get sick, so sorrow-filled I am. Oh, wise river, take me to the sea, breathe free. Like pilgrims on the Camino, I go, I go. And shiver to your bones. Oh, wild river, take me to the sea, be free. Like pilgrims on the Camino, I go, I go.
So right here is the Italian guy we met on the boat.
Hi.
Hi.
Ni hao.
Ni hao. So this is my first town we arrived in Svalbard. And we've got the two local guys right here. And the ship. You can see right now. And about a lot of people disembarking. Right away in the harbour, you can see the icy mountains right there. It's so fantastic. It's really, really beautiful. So right here you can see the ship with the whole picture. It's very great. So we're just moving around and it's just beautiful. And currently we're climbing the staircases, and it says, you know, if you want to climb onto the mountain, it takes you around 265, I think, But yeah, that's just climbing up to the hill. So right here you can see there's Russian settlements, and in the front of us there's icy mountains right there. Wonderful. So right now, stage by stage, the view is becoming even more fantastic. Look at these fucking views. Right here, I'm standing on tagklasse på dansk. Det ved jeg ikke, hvordan siger man på engelsk nu. Tagklasse. Right here, if we just sit at the table and drink some tea and coffee the whole afternoon, and looking down at the fjord and the ship, and also the icy mountain across the fjord, that would be excellent, nice. And right there, that's so fucking beautiful.
And of course, this is the oldest building in our settlement. It was built in 1935, and the only one that wasn't destroyed during the Second World War. And of course,
See the building.
some selfies with our elite. He likes very much to make selfies with our guests. And behind it you can see a sign, "Наша цель коммунизм." Our goal is communism. Of course, nowadays our goal console will solve all your problems. And of course, my dear friends, look at the slope of this mountain. There you can see a big star and a sign. Different animals which exist in these areas, as well Pomor sheep, Pomor house and Pomor cross. On the second floor you can see the architecture of Russia and Norway, and it shows us that we're close friends. To the left you can see Isakivsky Cathedral, Petropavlovskaya fortress from St. Petersburg. To the right you can see the great Orthodox Church in Veliki Novgorod, and of course Moscow Kremlin. In the bottom you can see some colorful houses. This is a famous Bergenbrücke in Bergen city. And of course in the middle you can see it is very necessary for us because earlier we had only Norwegian channels and no one can understand nothing. And now, my dear friends, please pay your attention on that wooden building. There we have our brewer. Officer.
He's got the right glasses.
Biologists, zoologists, alcohologists, and all other ologies that only exist in the world. We don't understand and don't know nothing what are they doing in this building.
So today the Russians invite us to a concert. But right now we are standing outside to see the view, the fjord. And I was just talking with our Swedish guy in Danish, and it seems quite functional. Well, my English is I cannot speak English anymore actually. It seems like So right now we have our Swedish and Norwegian guide. So right here, this is the concert hall, and I'm going to go inside. That view is fantastic. That view is fantastic. So we're leaving this beautiful area. Just take a final shot. You see the sunlight just like,
From the guy.
yeah,
Anne and I got lost once
shining on the waves.
in a park. And this man, an old man,
That's so beautiful. So right now you can see our ship. It's right there. It's so beautiful.
Do you want us to take you a picture?
So we are leaving this wonderful place.
Close enough to start a war. All that I have is on the floor. God only knows what we're fighting for. All that I say, you always say more. I can't keep up with your turning tables under your thumb. I can't breathe, so I won't let you to say goodbye to turning tables, to turning tables. Under haunted skies I see you. Ooh, where love is lost, your ghost is found. I braved 100 storms to leave you. As hard as you try, no, I will never be knocked down. I can't keep up with your turning tables under your thumb. I can't breathe. So I won't let you close enough to hurt me. No, I won't ask you to just desert me. I can't give you what you think you gave me. It's time to say goodbye to turning tables, turning tables. Next time I'll be braver, I'll be my own savior when the thunder calls for me. Next time I'll be braver, I'll be my own savior, standing on my own 2 feet. I won't let you close enough to hurt me. No, I won't ask you to just desert me. I can't give you what you think you gave me. It's time to say goodbye to turning tables, to turning tables, turning tables, yeah.
You're just a small bump unborn. In 4 months you're brought to life. You might be left with my hair, but you have your mother's eyes. I'll hold your body in my hands, be as gentle as I can. But for now you're a scan of my unmade plans. A small bump. In 4 months you're brought to life. And I'll whisper quietly, I'll give you nothing but truth. If you're not inside me, I'll put my future in you. You are my one and only, and you can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight. You are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight, and you'll be alright. Ooh, you're just a small bump, I know. You'll grow into your skin with a smile like hers and a dimple beneath your chin. Fingernails the size of a half grain of rice, and eyelids closed to be soon open wide. A small bump. In 4 months you'll open your eyes, and I'll hold you tight. hear nothing but truth. If you're not inside me, I'll put my future in you. You are my one and only, and you can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight. Oh, you are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight, and you'll be alright. And you can lie with me with your tiny feet. When you're half asleep, I'd leave you be right in front of me for a couple weeks, so I could keep you safe. 'Cause you are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight. You are my one and only. You can wrap your fingers round my thumb and hold me tight.
然后看这边哦，真没想到，就是说它的水面可以如此的平静，就像一面镜子一样。这个港湾里面，当然我现在是完全不知道我在哪里，我在哪个方位，因为手机根本没有信号。这边是完全的一个与文明隔绝的一个地方。太漂亮了，整个一个峡湾，等于是连就是一个浪花都没有。然后我现在跑到一个最高层的甲板，就已经看到说对面有2条冰川这样子汇合聚拢的一个形状。前方那2个小艇估计现在探测水位，就是说慢慢登岸嘛，登岸走到那个冰川那里去的话，就说要探测一下水位什么时候又一些东西，又一些装备好像掉下来，又一个小艇，又是个小艇。
Ja, meine Damen und Herren, wir sind jetzt soweit für die erste Gruppe, die deutschsprachige Gruppe. Sie können jetzt runter zum Mitschiff kommen. Et pour nos deux Français à bord, vous pouvez aussi descendre au milieu du bateau, juste derrière la réception, pour mettre les filets de notre place.
好看怎么样？登船哦，这里挺关键，也挺危险的。然后你们看到的说他们带枪，为什么带枪呢？就因为这边是有北极熊的，然后这些都是我们的大洋的地方，会保护我们。好，该先上船，然后开出。这样做可能是去巡查这个周边造的环境，或者怎么样。然后看这个海图，可以看到说我们现在目前在什么方位哦？看一下，现在在79度，北纬79度36分525秒，然后。东经012度42分174秒，这已经是接近于北纬80度，很近了，东经。然后可以看到这个海图说咱们已经离岸非常非常近了，因为这是属于浅水区。然后可以看到说海图的右下方有一个 danger 在一直在跳，但它是 standby mode no audio alarms， 是没有那个声响的一个 alarms 这样子。So right now you can see right there was our ship, and we take the goby boats all the way down here, and right on shore, safe and sound actually. It's quite good. That's amazing. That's been really amazing. That's our boat. So this is the old cabin, old settlements right here. Oh.
Very often it's almost easy to hear.
Oh, it's somebody standing there.
So finally, after 3 kilometers hiking, and we stand on a hill and looking down the field, it's like this.
Should go places. So yours is half a pound. Slow him down.
Just copy his head.
Yes. Sorry.
And right there in the front, we can see the glacier. It seems like a glacier.
Where was the flying like an eagle?
No, I didn't say an eagle.
Guess the guy told him there is no eagle.
No, I said, check that one out.
Yes.
One is, well, store food, and the other tactic is just follow the polar bear and eat the leftovers. Because very often the polar bear will just eat the blubber or the fat on the seal and leave the meat because they don't need the protein. They just need energy. And there's more energy in the fat. Yeah, so if you have a look here, this is an old fox trap. Like Stina told you about earlier. So then he will raise it up, put a stick underneath and rocks on top of it. And it will be 30-40 kilos of rock. And then it will fall on the fox and kill it. This is protected. You're not allowed to touch it in any way because it is old. Everything that is older than 1946 is protected. So it can be just some plank, wood, a can, and it's protected. You're not allowed to touch it. That's because the history up here is very young. And so we take care of everything. This is a very good place to put one of the fox traps because you have a bird cliff, and some of you heard maybe just down there, but the fox will very often stay below the bird cliffs, and they will eat eggs of course, and also when the young birds leave the nest, have to jump off the cliff. Some of them won't make it and they will fall down here, and then the fox will run around and collect them and hide them away and store them for winter.
Literally look at this ground. There are a lot of different veggies. We're almost summit to the top. Yes, it's coming. Yes. Look at that.
Ja, wir werden jetzt langsam runter zum Strand gehen. Für die, die darauf Lust haben.
So boat is going to get us right here.
Da, der komische, was meinst du, dieser Stein dort? Sing es.
And these ones are strange.
Ja, schau.
Die hat ganz weiß und hat
So blaue Haare.
Ja.
Oben drüber, das ist ihr Tarnkleid, damit man es nicht sieht.
Alles da bereit und wenn ihr fertig sind.
Our boat is right there. And the ship will
Ja, also das ist ja eben der Grund der Sache, ne? Dass man, da kriegen wir natürlich einen Grund für. Ja, das Wasser ist ungefähr 2, 3
Ich glaube, war die keine Ausrede.
Machst du Guide vor?
Ja, ich bin auf der Arbeit, ne? Ich muss ein bisschen aufpassen hier.
Okay, gute Ausrede.
Ja, habe ich aber oft gemacht, ja, aber
Aber ganz weit?
Ja, ja.
Echt?
Gehst jetzt
Ja,
vor
also,
uns und sehen nicht.
entweder ganz oder gar nicht.
Ja, ich weiß nicht, ist ja
Da darf man trotzdem Platz stehen.
ja, da kriege ich mal zu. Aber ich bin ganz spritzig, wenn der raus.
Macht der Autofokus?
Ja. Okay.
Hast du den Ton ausgeschaltet?
Ja.
Magst du den nicht?
Nee.
Ah, weiß man immer nicht. Das hat funktioniert, aber er macht kurz Blende zu und dann ist.
Dankeschön.
Same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. When our friends talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. 'Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways was the good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I'll never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, and that haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should've gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know I hope he buys you flowers, I hope he holds your hand, give you all his hours when he has the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause I remember how much you love to dance. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man.
Quizá no fue coincidencia encontrarme contigo.
Tal vez esto lo hizo el destino.
Quiero dormirme de nuevo en tu pecho
y después me despierte en tus besos.
Tu sexto sentido sueña conmigo.
Sé que pronto estaremos unidos.
Esa sonrisa traviesa que vive conmigo.
Sé que pronto estaré en tu camino.
Sabes que estoy colgando en tus manos,
así que no me dejes caer.
Sabes que estoy colgando en tus manos. Te envío poemas de mi puño y letra.
Te envío canciones de 440.
Te envío las fotos cenando en Marbella
y cuando estuvimos por Venezuela.
Y así me recuerdes y tengas presente que mi corazón está colgando en tus manos. Cuidado, cuidado, que mi corazón está colgando en tus manos. No perderé la esperanza de hablar contigo.
No me importa qué dice el destino.
Quiero tener tu fragancia conmigo
y beberme de ti lo prohibido.
Sabes que estoy colgando en tus manos,
así que no me dejes caer.
Sabes que estoy
colgando en tus manos.
Te envío poemas de mi puño y letra.
Te envío canciones de 440.
Te envío las fotos cenando en Marbella
y cuando estuvimos por Venezuela.
Y así me recuerdes y tengas presente que mi corazón está colgando envío poemas de mi puño y letra, te envío canciones de 440, te envío las fotos cenando en Marbella y cuando estuvimos por Venezuela. Y así me recuerdes y tengas presente que mi corazón está colgando en tus manos. Cuidado, cuidado, que mi corazón está colgando en tus manos. Que mi corazón está colgando en tus manos. Que mi corazón está colgando en tus manos.
lost in the cold. You were always so lost in the dark. Remembering you, how you used to be. Slow drowned, you were angels, so much more than everything. Oh, for the last time, then slip away quietly. Open my eyes, but I never see anything. If only I thought of the right words, I could have held on to your heart. If only I thought of the right words, I wouldn't be breaking apart. All my pictures are so long, these pictures of you. Looking so long for the words to be true. But always just breaking pictures of you. There was nothing in the world that I ever wanted more than to feel you deep in my heart. There was nothing in the world that I ever wanted more than to never feel a breaking apart. My pictures of you.
Nee, das geht schnell. Einfach an dich herein und sagen Max, dann braucht der vielleicht je nachdem wie gut er war, dann sieht es etwas aus.
Mine damer og herrer, da er vi klar til første runden. Innlagt nummer 1, 2 og 3 kan komme ned til midtskipet og ta imot livfeste. Meine Damen und Herren, wir sind fertig für die ersten 3 Gruppen. Boot Nummer 1, 2 und 3 können hinunter zum Mitschiff kommen und ihre Rettungswesten in Empfang nehmen.
Big, huh?
So is the sea basically frozen beyond this point?
If the sea is frozen, well, the sea is open, and this glacier goes out over the sea.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why we have this big blue wall, and not just all a flat glacier. Because if it is on land, like you see on the side here, it will just rest on land, and it will melt on top. So it will be like a nice smooth ramp going down. But when you go out over the water, it will break off, so you get this big wall. And you know, that's also why you have to keep a distance to it. Because you don't want to fall under falling ice in your head. That's a big problem. And it will also create a huge wave if a big chunk of ice is wide. And all this ice started out as snow, very high up. It won't melt in the summertime. So it will build up over many, many years on top. Because of this very high, well, the weight of the snow will build up as well. And this high pressure will turn it into ice. And this high pressure will squeeze most of the air out of the ice. So when they have the sunlight, they hit the ice, and all the light waves will be absorbed except for the blue ones, which is reflected. So you will see where there are cracks in the ice. The cracks will be white, and then you have a thin layer of air. And also the few air bubbles that are left, they will be white. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Can you get a picture of us?
Absolutely.
Just hold on a second, I'll turn around the boat. Yeah. So there will be.
Yung mama, pabi! Beauty naman yan, look beauty.
Perfect. Sure. Yes. All right.
Thanks.
Cool.
The ice melting and cracking. The air that is trapped inside the ice, those air bubbles are pressurized because of the weight of the glacier. So when the glacier is melting or the ice is melting, you will hear them pop. So if you're able to get a piece, you can put it in your drink and you can hear it.
Are you going to collect any for our drinks tonight?
Didn't plan on that.
How thick is the glacier?
Well, we've been talking a lot about it, and highest point here we estimate to about 50 meters high.
50.
50.
50.
Yeah.
Okay. One little triangle, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
Looks like a door.
Very thick.
Uh-oh, Titanic.
Hold yourself. It's very ice floating.
So something special about the glaciers up here in Svalbard is what they call it's called cold glacier. And of course ice is cold, but this is a cold glacier because it is almost frozen to the ground completely all year round. So it can be almost hardly move for 100 years. And then the snow will build up on top, huge pressure, and then suddenly the glacier will just surge down the valley and move very fast for a couple of weeks or a couple of years. And then when this pressure is gone, the glacier will slow down again and it will begin to heal itself. All the crevasses will be filled up again and it will become nice and smooth on top.
Are they all in different cycles, or is there synchrony because of the snow?
They don't really know yet. They're doing a lot of research up here now because there are some glaciers that are surging and they are trying to figure out if this glacier is surging, if that can have an effect on the neighbor glacier and so on. But they don't know much about it because it happens every 100 years, well 75 to 100 years. And 75 to 100 years ago, there were not much research going on up here. So they don't know yet.
Is there seismic activity up here also? Earthquakes?
Yes, a little bit. There was an earthquake in, when was it, April? On the east coast. Under the sea between Spitsbergen and Edge area. And some of my friends, they were guiding on the sea ice on the east coast. And the whole ice just started breaking up. So they had to just jump on their snowmobiles and race back down onto the ground with safer ice. So that was a bit exciting.
Yeah. Too much.
Muss da ein bisschen weiter nach hinten, dann kann ich mal ein Foto von dir machen. Und dann hast du die ganze Zeit keine Filme gemacht.
So in 2004, that's the last year these two glaciers were connected. Since 1930, the glacier up here is retreating with an average of 40 meters per year. If you see this big ridge up here with rock and sand, that's where the glacier, well, how thick the glacier was at its biggest. It's melting very fast. And I was also up on the bridge of the ship before when we sailed in here, and they told me that it was so deep, this area here, so they were not able to use the anchor on their boat. So the boat is just drifting. And that's probably because of the glacier has been digging out the rock and sand.
How deep?
I don't know. I forgot to check the map.
We can ask Bridge if you want.
How deep?
Or guess what's the depth in this area?
At the moment we have about 16 meters.
1.6.
1.6. Beside the vessel, yeah?
And closer to the glacier?
Closer to the glacier, earlier we have about 50 meters. 50 to 100.
Yeah, so if you look at this little chunk of ice, you see most of it is under the sea. Yeah. 50 here? Yeah. So when you
Between
have
50
this much
and 60. So
well,
but I
above
think
the
it's
sea,
more
up to 10
below.
times more under, so
Thank you.
probably why it's so deep here.
You said this is 50 meters high?
Yeah,
From the water to the...
part we estimated to about 50. But there are no accurate maps of the glaciers because they are melting and getting smaller and moving. So when we drive in the winter time, we drive with the GPS in front of us and we're on the flat sea ice and the glacier is way over there, but the map will say we're on the glacier. So they're not accurate at all.
Wegen der Kälte.
Not much of a current in your water, doesn't it?
Not today. But well, the boat was drifting in, so they had to drive a little bit further out again. And there's also the glacier that's made it from the landscape with big cliffs and glacier polishing and grinding down the rock. possible to just turn off the engine for a very short time to get it a little quiet. It's always engine noise on the boat.
Do the trappers or anyone else use the kelp for any reason? Like the
seaweed?
The seaweed? Like to eat or for any resources?
We used to have to eat for
in emergencies.
vitamins.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Scurvy was a big problem.
Yeah.
They also have a plant called scurvy grass,
Huh.
which is very good. A lot of vitamin C. Air bubbles in it, yeah. Little air bubbles in it.
So boat 7, we can share this with our ice water with dinner.
Yeah, full of bubbles that are pressurized. I'm sorry I broke it. Well, I think we have enough ice floating around. I think you can find almost every shade of blue somewhere on the glacier. It's dark, almost black to light.
Det är en dunklare som där.
Ja, ik niet het.
Ska man machen, ja.
Ja.
Das müssen wir hinmachen, ne?
Ja.
Right, I'm gonna make 360, so make selfies.
Outside.
True. Anything you want, boy, I can make it happen. We can fall in love and I could be your sweetie. Any time of day, boy, I'll be your distraction. We can make it happen. I could be your sweetie, sweetie, yeah. You're not as lonely as you think you are. I'm trying to tell you. Anything you want, boy, I can make it happen. We can fall in love and I could be your sweetie. Anything you want, boy. Anything you need. Anything you want, boy. Anything you need. Anything you want, boy, I can make it happen. We could fall in love and I could be your sweetie. Any time of day, boy, I'll be your distraction. We can make it happen. I could be your sweetie, sweetie, yeah. You're not as lonely as you think you are. I'm trying to tell you. Anything you want, boy, I can make it happen. We can fall in love and I could be your sweetie. Any time of day, boy, I'll be your distraction. We can make it happen. I could be your sweetie, sweetie, yeah. You're not as lonely as you think you are. I'm trying to tell you that all I wanna do is just be here for you and give you satisfaction. Sweetie, sweetie, yeah.
So basically we're on board on shore, and that's our ship right there. See, there's our ship. And the guide right now, everyone they got their rifles. So we'll just see. Everyone they got the rifles. It's because right here we got the polar bear. That's the Italian guy. I met on board actually. So right now this is a little bit snowy. So right here is it's kind of very barren land. Today I'm going for medium work. That means medium hiking. We're not going out all the way up to the mountain, but on the medium level. That'll be fine actually.
In this position.
So right now there's another group coming in. You see the guy has putting the real bullets. It's very long and sharp. It's kind of a.
And I can show you how
Yeah.
we carry these
Yeah,
things.
how we carry
But
these
this
things.
is a fire weapon.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
this
to kill.
This is for kill.
To kill.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And this is for scaring.
Only
away.
for scaring.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get scared,
Yeah.
you
But
are
I-
forced to
But I
shot
would
him.
but I would never use this
No.
one. No way. I don't want to shoot anything.
Okay, sacrifice yourself.
Yeah.
The bear
I-
will be satisfied.
Yeah. I only
And
shoot.
we go away.
I only shoot paper targets.
So now we started to move. The guy said, there's some polar bears around this area. So must be very careful to stay closer together. The view is right here. So this is hotel, Leute Hotel. And it's 5 stars.
So, guys, what you see here now is actually one of the only, of all our cultural heritage on this island, one of the only memories from the tourism history on Svalbard. Lloyd Hotel was put up in the early 1900s of this Lloyd company, which was from Bremen. And they were a tourist company who put it up so people on the cruise boats should have a place to go in if it was bad weather or anything.
Ooh. So there's a cabin right here. There's quite a lot of things actually. So this one is still using by someone.
Yeah. It's right now. It's just a welfare cabin for citizens. Just go in and just have to check something. No real bed in here, so you have to bring your own floor mattresses.
So nowadays it seems everybody is going up there and check out what happens. Yeah, it seems like there's a glacier. Right. It is a wonderful, wonderful glacier. Right there. See there. That's a very precious art. Vehicle. This lens is like
can't swim.
I do want to. Yeah, I will.
You're taking time.
I will go right before we boat back.
That's the control center in America, right?
Yeah. Eagle calling Houston. Come in,
Yeah.
Houston.
Come in, Houston, over.
Come in.
So it seems like we are landing on an alien planet, looking at this landscape right here.
God, that was another
Yeah.
century ago.
Yeah.
They landed Armstrong and all.
Oh yes, and they do, yeah. She saved them, didn't she?
Ah, dear.
To keep their lifestyle.
So right now I'm standing on a kind of sort of a black beach again. This is Arctic black beach. Oh, the sand is so nice. It's so this is where I'm coming. That's so fantastic.
My polar bear.
You know, you went camping in Yosemite.
Yeah.
Who?
So it's quite good. And I found this little good rock here to climb up to have a good view.
Of course, we can see our ship right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's quite peaceful. I'm not sure about these ones.
Pretty successful. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, and they flower for a long time. They are the first guys to flower. The one that we have now.
Hang around like reindeer.
Oh, look at this mouse. This is crazy.
Right, honey?
Look at this.
They must hang around reindeer. Who else? What else do they have to suck the blood of?
Maybe together we can go somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living. You got a fast car. Fast enough so we can fly away. We're gonna make a decision. Live tonight or let die this way. So I remember we were driving your car. Your speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and the arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. And I had a feeling that I could be someone. Had a feeling that I could be someone. Live with a bottle, that's the way it is. Said his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. Mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school, that's what I did. You got a fast car. We go cruising, entertain ourselves. You still ain't got a job. Not working the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter. Buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. You got a fast car. See it fast enough so you can fly away. You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or let me die this way. So I remember we were driving your car. Your speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and the arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. And I had a feeling that I could be someone. Had a feeling that I could be someone. Be someone. Be someone.
Alright, what we see now, Birdie? Another Svalbard.
Barn or anything.
It's on a rock. There must be another one somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is out here? I've never seen that species before. We'll photograph them.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, photograph that species.
That's one of the tourists who didn't make it.
Yeah, this is someone from last year's cruise.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it has to be a rainbow.
So right now we are reached the last destination of the trip. It's got a new Horizon. It's right here.
Yeah, they were mine. Yeah, they are.
It's like a micro place.
Big screen.
We found out that during the First World War it could be trouble to get coal for his boats. So he came up here and decided to buy his own coal mine. And then because he was from Ålesund, and eventually this town here got the name New Ålesund. So, that you can study there is while a glacier is retrieving, then new land is exposed. So that means that or you walk towards the glacier front, so you walk back in time. Because at the glacier front you will see just the primary settlers, the species that established.
That little house, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, what's good? So we're on the turnpike.
But when the marble came into warmer areas, it suddenly crunched and fell apart and was not worth anything anymore.
Because it wasn't marble, right?
I don't know if it
Huis is vol.
That place.
Want to take a photo?
Please, won't you wait? Won't you stay? At least until the sun goes down. When you're gone, I lose faith. I lose everything I have found. Heartstrings, violence. That's what I hear when you're by my side. Yeah, that's what I hear when you're by my side. But when you're gone, the music goes whoa, 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 whoa. I lose my rhythm, lose my soul, whoa, 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 whoa. So hear me out before you say the night is over. I want you to know that we gotta carry on. So don't let this be our final song. Nothing to make believe, and the songs that we sang, they were written for you and me. Melodies on repeat, that's what I hear when you're by my side. Yeah, that's what I hear when you're by my side. Song.
So right here you can see the whole map. That's we're starting from right at the bottom right here. That's kind of Longbury, and now we're sailing all the way. First stop is right there. There's a Russian station, and it was quite a fantastic view. And sailing all the way up to this point. Yeah, there we saw the glacier, and then we just returning to kind of the most northern point, which is Muffin Island. Yeah, there we're just crossing the 80 degrees north. That's most of the point that we can reach by alternate ship. And then we're just going downside again to right here, the time I was leaving, possibly. And then we just come to this station right here. Enjoy quite something, hiking tours around the area. And then today we just end up right here. That's a kind of a new horizon. That's most beautiful part of the place around the island. And tomorrow, of course, we are going back to where the journey all starts. That's right here.